Hello, guys. Happy. It's Wednesday, right? Hello, Assetto Corsa Ristas, Assetto Corsa Renos, Overtakies, and yeah, everyone who's joined us today. We are so hungry for more, right? So hungry for the next Assetto Corsa EVO update, and here we are. Hello, Fidelity. Hello, Son Inky. Hello, Aircon. Yeah, welcome everyone. So hyped for the new update that is to be dropped in 5 minutes. Let's hope that they're on time. Otherwise, we can also go through a few things and update notes and whatnot. Yeah, let's see what it's all about. We will test the new cars. I'm particularly excited for the performance improvements because they said there will be triples and VR stage 2 or step 2, which hopefully includes some performance and FPS boosting. Hello, Math. Yeah, welcome everyone. So, okay, we'll also have Chris here today, Overtake's community manager, and he will, while I will focus on the triple support, he will set up his VR and will let us know if there were any improvements for VR. So here's Chris. Hey Chris, welcome to the live stream.
Hello.
Good evening. Not good evening. You are in the deepest valleys and meadows of France, so it's still afternoon for you. So yeah.
The sun hasn't gone down yet.
Yeah. So excitement level for the update on a 10 scale.
30.
30. That's
I need this to be good in VR. Oh man.
Yeah.
I still enjoy driving it, but the VR it's been a challenge.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, welcome Ash. Ash is also in the chat. Welcome everyone. Yeah. So yeah, we can maybe start off. I'll keep an eye on the Steam page to see if the update is already there. Update queued. Wow, they're in time, man. Yeah, it's updating now. It's downloading. Cool. I already saw when I started the game that the in-game events. So here's the thing. Are you that guy that already grinded a lot to buy his or her favorite dream cars in Assetto Corsa EVO? I can tell you something. It will be wiped. The cars, the credits, the levels are gone. It's the first time that we will witness a complete wipe. Kinda expected during early access, but I feel very sorry. Stream ended? No. Did it? Can you hear me, Chris?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay. I think someone said the stream is gone? Huh? Sound is gone? Stream is gone?
Let me check that.
Yeah, it's good. Okay. Yeah, then it was... Okay, they can hear me. All good, thank you guys. Yeah, no, it will be complete wipe of the save game, which is quite unfortunate. So say goodbye to your Honda S2000 and say goodbye to your Lamborghinis and thank you guys, thank you. Alles gut, alles gut. Let's actually check the update notes. That's maybe the first thing that we can do. So here's the official Assetto Corsa Discord. A great place to be honest, because also the devs are pretty active there. Even Stefano Casillo, who just rejoined Kunos, if you missed that news, like the co-founder of Kunos, Stefano is back. And here's the version, 0.2. So the previous version was 0.1.6. So now it's 0.2 of Assetto Corsa EVO, and it has 7 cars. They are all really nice, I have to admit. Like, this one was kind of my favorite car in Assetto Corsa Competizione, the Maserati. Fantastic car, so nimble, such a nice engine and power delivery, so easy and nice to drive. I love that one. So I'm really looking for... This will be one of the first cars that we will drive today. And then this one, of course, Honda NSX, beautiful car. This one for the classics faction, of course, Assetto Corsa. Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GTA. The old school NA Mazda MX-5, also very nice. Lotus Exige Cup. one of my favorite Cup cars from the original Assetto Corsa. And they are all free, by the way, so you don't have to buy anything, right? That's the deal with early access, that everything is basically there. And yeah, no DLC. DLC will be a thing after the full release of the title. And then 2 new tracks. I'm not too excited for Circuit of the Americas, not my favorite track, but hey, it's a track that is kind of also in the WEC calendar and in the Formula One, and it's a quite known track by now. It was in Assetto Corsa Competizione, so was Donington, but Donington, one of my favorite tracks of Assetto Corsa Competizione. After Nordschleife, Laguna Seca, maybe one of my favorites. Donington, always nice. Can have some good racing there with different classes. And then the interesting part is also VR support step 2, triple screen support step 2. So Chris, you will test while we are driving here on my end. You will test the PlayStation VR 2, right?
Yeah, PlayStation VR 2 with the PC adapter.
Cool. Yeah, that's
what I've been running before. I've been running the Quest 3 as well, but I prefer the PlayStation VR 2.
That's an interesting,
nice visuals,
interesting combination, yeah. And they will also rework the replay tools in Gallery, and there will be some new special events. So yeah, and then single-player custom race weekends are also possible. Okay, I think the update is already downloaded, so we can immediately jump in game. Let's see. Yeah, it's here. Assetto Corsa EVO updated. Let's go.
Mine is patching right now. I'll be right there.
Yeah.
You're running triples, right?
I'm running triples, and I'm currently then running single screen first. I will switch to triples then once I can. And then we will see if this is improved, because so far there was no DLSS, no real optimization. So this is the updated early access screen now. It shows kind of where we are right now. So May 7th, so they updated it now to the 2nd early access release. 7 cars, 2 tracks, and the things I just showed you. Let's continue. Ah, yeah, complete wipe. Yeah, it's all gone now. You have to create your driver profile again. You start from scratch. Let's be quick with that. And there's also more, yeah, I'm 18, of course. You don't have to.
Are you sure?
You don't have to put in your age, I think. Ah. We are from Germany. Let's go. Continue. Career mode. In career mode, you will produce XP points while playing, gain virtual credits, and face driving academy challenges to unlock vehicle groups. And you can choose now between open mode and career mode. Which one? Yeah, we should go to open mode first to test all the new cars. So we'll go here. Mm-hmm. That's now basically the difference between what you had before in your gameplay settings, where you had this toggle of offline and online. That should be gone then by now. If we go to gameplay settings, yeah, this is gone now. But you can also turn on and off autosave, it seems now. You can have an autosave for the replay. So it saves automatically now replay, which is nice. That was not here before. You can also skip the intro. An intro skip option is now also here in general. That's cool. The HUD options are currently not available, it seems. That's okay. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I mean, everyone wants to see the new cars, right? So let's first dive head first, basically, into the new track and the new cars, and then we can check the rest and the triples at a later point. So yeah, I'm so stoked. So what car do you guys want to see first? What track? I'd say we start with Donington Park. Let's quickly start with Donington Park, and let's look at the new cars. So we have the Abarth as standard here in the open mode, but here are also the new cars. First is the Alfa Romeo 964 Miata S2000 Donington Maserati. Donington is fun. Yeah, let's start with the Maserati. That car is the one that has one of the nicest sounding engines, is a bit more beefy than the others. So let's go here with the Maserati 2 designs. This like presentation yellow stripe thing is also here. Yeah, this one has a beefy V6. Good power.
You chose the Maserati?
Yeah, I go Maserati first. Yeah.
Okay, I'll choose the same thing.
Okay, let's choose Maserati, and then we go quick race. Yeah, just quick 3 laps. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, by the way. Yeah, green, yellow. It's lime green. Let's call it lime green. There's a thin line between lime yellow or green and yellow. Lime. Let's call it lime.
Design 2?
Yeah, design 2. Let's call it lime yellow. Scattered clouds. Yeah, seems to be good. Skill 0, probably not ideal. Let's get it a bit higher. There's already a little bug that we found, right? It says here skill 0 to 0, but here it says 80%. Let's do
Which
90.
track are you loading?
Donington GP. Let's do 90 to 97 now, or 92 to 97. Opponent behavior, you can also set. No, that's not possible yet, it seems. Grid type custom. Can we also do standing start? Not yet. One make race, yeah. If we turn that off, they might also use the AMG, right? So let's try that actually. If the AI starts using the race start time, 7 AM always looks beautiful in AC Evo so far. Let's do that. Let's see if they run AMG GT2s as well. Let's go there. So previously, let's see if the performance already is increased, because previously I had like 150-ish FPS, 130, around that. Okay. Took a little while to load the livery, but here we are. Our Maserati in a beautiful shape. Okay. Yeah, let's just drive this new beauty.
It's definitely smooth.
Is it? Yeah. In VR.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's smooth, but I'm still above where I need to be.
Yeah. What kind of
frame time? But
what kind of FPS are you running?
well, I need to achieve 8.3 milliseconds, and I'm at 14 right now. So
let's listen to the engine first. Nice. Okay. Donington. I remember our nice GT4 club race that we had here on Overtake a few months back. Yeah, and they are indeed using also the Ferrari challenges here. Also the AMG. So that's a nice GT2 class here already. So we're running standard setup, ABS, TC, both on 5. Yeah, it's running super smooth. That's what I can tell. On the single screen. But we will find out if it's the same on triples. So we will... Whoa, that's an early breaking point here on Donington.
oh wow, I just enabled DLSS and it's just massive.
Oh, lost it. I lost it. Over the curb. We're still... Ah, there's also Porsche Cup running with us here. Oh yeah, I underestimated the brakes a little bit. Oopsie. First time driving the Maserati here. But hey, Donington looks beautiful. It looks way more beautiful and crisper and cleaner and smoother than in Assetto Corsa Competizione. Yeah, I just like the fact that they moved away from Unreal. It looks so much better. And I will say already, like the performance is similar than to a. If it's the same FPS on triples, or we can maintain at least a good percentage of that. So my aim is always for triples to have minimum 90 FPS. So let's see how much we have to dial down the graphics then, if we go that route. Oh, Donington has such a nice flow, especially around here. No, multiplayer is not there yet. Oh, this car's a beauty.
Yeah, it feels great.
Yeah. Yeah, multiplayer was supposed to be there by now, right? Like the original plans of the early access. Oh, this corner is very tricky, like the chicane. Keep the balance of the car is quite hard there. Really loves to step out the rear. But this Maserati is a mid-engine concept, so... And with this GT2 theme, it doesn't have too much aero. So that makes it sometimes, even with TC on, sometimes makes it a bit hard. Yeah, my FPS marker it's very small. It's a Steam overlay. It's in the top left indeed, yeah. Maybe a bit hard to spot on mobile, but right now, with high to ultra settings, I can show all of my graphics settings then and do a little like comparison. Careful. Yeah, this will be so much fun once the multiplayer is out. Really looking forward to that. And with the wipe of the save data, we now have to go through the driving academy again. Yeah, so it seems like when you have a bigger spread of the AI strength percentage, it's kinda... it might be a bit better for racing then. Oh yeah, too late for the final turn. Yeah, I kinda tried GT3 braking points, but this car, as I said, a bit less aero. Okay, first race in the new update. Yeah, what do you guys think so far? I have a 4080. So Thomas already said FPS are still same as before. I have a 4080 Super with an AMD, so also the processor is kinda important also for the FPS in sim racing oftentimes. My processor is an AMD 5800X3D, so it's still the AM4 socket. I wish I had a 7800X3D, but it's just the 5800. So my system in that regard is a bit outdated, but it's still doing well. Yeah, 1440 indeed. Yeah. Let's see the new replay tools. Yeah, Chris, what's your performance like?
I was just gonna say that
oh.
I dialed back a little bit in Steam, my resolution, and it's a big boost to VR performance for sure. So I'm almost able to run 120 hertz. Which
that sounds
amazing.
good. That sounds good. But you have a 5080, right?
5080, yeah. But I didn't overclock it or anything, so.
Okay.
But it's looking really good. I mean, it's definitely a big boost. I'd have to play around with graphics settings a bit and see if I can achieve to get under what I need for 120 hertz. But yeah, it's looking really good.
Yeah, so
maybe it's the Stefano effect.
Yeah. Yeah, Stefano also had a few. He's very active in the Assetto Corsa official Discord, and he also had some statements there in the chat lately about also modding, but also the general approach of the early access. So yeah, I think it's really good for them to have Stefano back. So replay tools. Let's see. What is R? Reverse. Okay, you can run the replay in reverse. You can also run it. You can skip second-wise. Well, that's quite cool. Very seamless that you can watch your horrible driving just again. And Yeah, you can also do like slow-mo. And also speed up the whole thing. You can change between vehicles. So there was the AMG, the Ferrari camera perspectives. Like if you press F3 multiple times, you can change between all the different on-cam tracks, it seems. With F2, you can go into this, yeah, free. That just looks good. Like the car details. Let's go back to the Maserati here. Oh, this is so cool, the car. This hood scoop. Love it. And you can also with like third mouse button or like with your trackpad, if you do the two-finger technique, you can also zoom. So if you're interested in creating some good screenshots or movies, that's the way to go right now. And then with F1, you can change between the driving cameras. Or that just lighting just looks beautiful here. And so sharp, so clean. I love the graphics of Assetto Corsa EVO. Yeah. That's the onboard cockpit, dash cam, hood cam, bumper cam, and the two third-person cameras. Nice! That's cool. I mean, this is the very first replay that we are saving, so we should keep that one. Okay, let's do another one. Yeah, one more race. We do an Exige Cup race because I'm just so stoked to drive this car, to be honest. And yeah, that's exactly my setup. Just again, someone wrote it. Giovanni, exactly the same setup. 5800 X3D AMD and then a 4080 Super. That's exactly my setup as well. Let's do let's see if the AI is a bit more consistent when you take a fixed value for them. Yeah, here's the new Cup Lotus. The V6 Cup with the good old Toyota crafted 3.5 liter engine. Black edition. Ooh. Just, man, the detail of the rear lights. Look at that. Like, the bulbs, everything is there. It looks so good. Oh. Yeah, this car...
I'm having one issue.
Yeah.
With DLSS enabled, I have a kind of distortion in the right eye.
Oh.
So if when I close one eye, I can see it's only happening. It's maybe something that they've already had reported, but yeah.
Carbon fiber upgrade kit. Yeah, let's go with the orange. You can also, which is interesting, you can, seems like you can also create a garage in the open mode. So you can just freely add cars to your garage and then from there probably also tune them. I will just add it to the garage. Let's see what we can do with it then. Yeah, and now you can customize the vehicle even. That's kind of cool. Like I really like the open mode. That's something that they have listened to the community. Because that, I can tell you, was not the plan to give you this open mode. I think their original vision was pretty much to have this progression system in place for everything. Yeah, body color. This car has a lot of OEM colors, and I once saw a Lotus in this color, and it looks like the color. Really, it looks pretty good. Yeah, verdant green, I think this one is called. Yeah, nice. I have a weakness for green Lotuses.
It sounds like your dream car, Michel.
Exige V6 Cup. I mean, that's a pretty nice car.
Yeah.
Wouldn't say no to that. Yeah, let's just drive. And then we try the triples. So we just mildly tuned the car. Yeah, but that all looks really, really good. Yeah, we can only do 2 laps now. And then let's have the opponent skill fixed at 96 to 97. Add a few more opponents. Like 18 is the maximum, it seems like now. At least on Donington. Single make.
I haven't tried with any opponents yet. I have to...
Let's do 2 laps. And let's try a different time of day then. Let's make 6:30. But you can also do a race weekend now, which is nice. You can go through qualifying as well.
Right.
Oh, thank you for subscribing, Shadow, to our YouTube channel. Well appreciated. Yeah, let's do another quick race, and then we try the triples.
How many AI did you put in?
17 opponents.
17. Okay.
Let's do Donington again. We can also take a look at Kota soon with the triples then. No BR... Yannick. Yannick, yeah, no BRZ yet. No. I hope they will add a BRZ. So one of the Kunos guys drove a blue BRZ, actually. Yeah. Chris is trying on VR while we are here. We will test triples very soon. Okay, there's our... Oh, it just turned on the headlights. Cool. So it seems like around 6:30, there's the time where the car would automatically apply the headlights. Let's also see if the car has different modes. Well, this one doesn't. I mapped now the key for performance mode, so you can... Okay. Oh, this sounds nice. Sounds very, very nice. As we chose the carbon package, it seems like we also have a carbon dash. Used a bit too much track here.
Pretty good frame rate running opponents.
Same, basically. Yeah, 130 right now. 130, 140-ish. Don't we have a track map? Or is it just turned off for a reason? Do you have a track map in VR?
I don't see it right now. Is there something I need to enable, maybe?
Gotta check. Oh. I just looked at the tachometer and therefore almost missed the braking point. Okay, that downshift was unnecessary probably. Car has enough grunt in second gear, so no real need to downshift to first. So let's count also the Noodleman. There's the first Noodleman. Noodleman counter enabled. Second Noodleman. Oh. Yeah, this is also a great cup. Like, I can imagine this being like an entry cup for online racing. This would be fantastic. This car is so nice to drive. Basically has a similar characteristic as the Maserati MC20 GT2, but obviously a bit slower than this. Even less aero. Not too much to choose in terms of... You can only have one level of TC and ABS. So you can turn it off or on. But also the TC doesn't intervene too much. That would be the braking point, I think, just before the crest. Yeah, kind of fits. Yeah, it's very easy to drive. Like you don't really... You are not surprised by any lift off oversteers or... Yeah, now the TC is helping a little bit to keep it stable. We'll turn it off for the final corner. Yeah. This braking point in Donington is not my best. So we lost first place, but still nice. Yeah, fun car. Very fun car. Let's also look at it from the outside. Yeah, I stopped counting Noodlemen, but there were a few Noodlemen I saw during the drive. Okay, let's see. So here's our V6 Cup. Let's look also at the suspension and how the contact of the tires does look like. Let's listen a little bit more to the exterior sound. Yup. Pretty good. Pretty good. What I'm most excited about so far when it comes to AC Evo is that most of the street cars, they are just engaging and fun to drive. And this is so rare in sim racing titles or in racing games in general, that also the slower cars that you have to kind of get the hang of it and to get a good control over the car. And this, as one of the more slower and easier cars, is still engaging, and it's fun to nail pretty much the apexes and so on. And you can really understand what's happening. So yeah, it's good. Should we try triples, guys? Then I will quickly do the triple setup.
The moment of truth.
The moment of truth, yeah, actually, because triples so far for me were not as enjoyable. So the first thing that you would do is in-game. First, let's check my graphic settings. So I don't have any upscaling right now. Multisampling on 4. Anti-aliasing somewhere around here. Filmic anti-aliasing, no FXAA. And then level of detail ultra. The experimental stuff is not on, and the rest is all pretty much ultra. Except the car reflection, that's on high. Shadows, even on ultra. Usually shadows is something that I turn down mostly to gain a few like FPS here and there, but otherwise it's all on ultra, and the motion blur is off, because I'm not a motion blur fan. And the mirror level of detail is medium. Okay, so that's my settings that I had 130 to 140 FPS with now so far. And let's then turn on triples. So therefore we have to probably restart the game, but we'll see. Triples is on now. And I guess that there will be a separate triple setting than like a view setting for the triples. I mean, we can check if it even works now. So what I have to do now is turning on this SWRE tool. Here it is. And then Assetto Corsa EVO. And I already had a profile for this from last time. But yeah, I will have to restart the game. That oh no, I don't have to actually. It's now on triples. You can see it here. On this side, there is some part of the track. The only thing is that you will not be able to see the FPS now, but I will tell you. So, can you now turn on DLSS with triples? That's the question. So it's now 7680 by 1440. And upscaling seems to be possible now. That's already nice. This was not possible before, turning on DLSS while having triples. So that works now, and that will probably gain a few FPS. Now it's done a weird... Oh no, I think the triples is not enabled anymore. Or probably I have to do SWRE again. It's, by the way, if you want to know how it works, it's the same. Just Google how to set up triples in Assetto Corsa Competizione. It's the same technique, pretty much. Yeah, but how is VR coming along, Chris? It's good, right? Did you have any major hiccups? Oh, I'm afraid I can't hear anything anymore. Wait a second. It seems like my whole sound somehow. Ah, yeah.
Muted me.
Ah, yeah. Sorry.
How dare you?
Accidentally,
no,
I hit my complete like mute all audio button on my PC here. All good. Yeah. VR is good, yeah, Chris.
It's looking really good. Yeah, I mean it's not below the threshold that it needs to be yet, but it's really close. I could probably mess with settings a little bit and get there, but just out of the box, it's really smooth. And even when it's in reprojection mode, it's really smooth. So yeah, it's a good update for sure.
That sounds good.
And it looks incredible. It looks really incredible.
Oh, that sounds good.
The sunset and everything. So yeah.
So once you have triples enabled, and that's the case now, you can see it in my two cameras that we have it split across all 3 monitors now. Then you can go into this menu and you can find that it's the same as it's really like the same as in Assetto Corsa Competizione. You will find this menu only when you are in game, as far as I'm aware. View settings, and then here it says triple screen. And then you can pretty much measure. So this is why you always should have a like measurement tool as a sim racer. You just measure the distance from the screen. And as I'm changing the value, you can already see that my natural view kind of changes here for the triples. And this is usually like 70 centimeters. This is how far I'm from my screens. And this is the screen width of your actual screen. And then the bezel width, that's just the correction for your cockpit as you have the bezels and you don't want to, you want to kind of cut through that area with your screen bezels. And this is the correction for that. And then your screen angle, just play around with it until it fits. But yeah, that looks pretty good already. We apply. And this is then used to further optimize your seating position, kinda. So this would now pretty much look like the steering wheel and the car are basically, sitting here in my room. So that kind of works. I would also do like, the lateral is also nice that they give you this option, and then pitch is also kind of important to just, adjust it a little bit according to your seating, and that looks good. Motion is also there. You have a little motion that you can apply. So for Assetto Corsa Competizione, you oftentimes used real head motion, like an external tool, to add some movement to your chassis, so that the reason why you would do that is basically to kind of smoothen out the horizon, so you have an easier time to focus on your next corner without being shaken up too much. And I really like a slight movement of the car. Let's see how it will look like then actually. Yeah, then another big question that I have now is if I look at the HUD elements, if we resume, the HUD elements now are all spread across the triples. So the leaderboard is now on the left screen, the tachometer is on the right screen, and that's something I would not want. So let's see if there is an option to change that. So in ACC, you had this setting where you can tell the HUD basically to, you can tell the HUD a value that it goes back to the center screen. And it seems like
you can just grab it. You can just grab it on the screen.
You can. Yeah, true. Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, good advice. True. Oh, that's so helpful. Yeah. You can just drag and drop. Yeah, that's so cool. Okay. But where's the track map gone? I don't have a track map anymore. I don't know where that is.
It might be hidden in the options.
Yeah, I will check for that soon. So right now, 70 FPS. That doesn't look too good. So that's not a major improvement for now.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, I will quickly restart and just see how the driving feels. With the same settings that I had before, plus DLSS even. So I turned on DLSS into quality. Let's do balanced DLSS. And let's try. Yeah, I said it was 70 FPS, so we'll try again now with DLSS balanced. But basically, I lost 50. No, I lost half of the FPS in triples. Let's see. So first time triples.
70. What kind of frame rate do you get in ACC?
120.
Oh right, okay, so almost double.
Yeah, but ACC I'm also not driving on ultra. I'm driving on high, I think, to get the 120. Oops. So now it's 80, 82. But you can tell already that the game looks, at least on my, in the stream it wouldn't be noticeable, but on my screen at least, it's a bit more blurry in the distance through the DLSS. It's not as crisp and sharp as it was before. So it's a stable 78 to 82 FPS now. So basically the FPS are cut in half on triples.
Are you running G-Sync?
Yeah. Sorry, again, Chris?
Are you running G-Sync?
Yeah, I have G-Sync screens, yeah. 77 to 80s now. Yeah, it's drivable. It's not impossible. It's cool. Like general feel. If I would now tone down, what I'm noticing is that my right mirror is not showing anything. Maybe the number of mirrors is limited. I only have the mirror inside the cabin and the left mirror. So I would say there is a slight improvement over the last iteration of the early access, but it's not crazy. But before the update, triples were at this state with these kind of settings were not really enjoyable. So it was stuttering a lot. It wasn't really smooth and fluid. So that's already improved. Oh, it will be so much better with triples. Okay, what we can do then is getting the settings down to high instead of ultra, and let's see how much do we gain then. Yeah, mirror distance, we can, especially the mirrors, they will consume a lot of performance. I mean, we can tweak probably stuff. Like, yeah, mirrors is multi mirrors, but still I don't see the right mirror right now. Yeah, multi-mirror. Mirror resolution, we get that down. Yeah, the mirror view distance, we lower that to low. And optimized rendering changes the rendering frequency of mirrors. If disabled, multi-mirrors will have an extremely high performance cost. So this option should be turned on, if I understood that correctly. Mirror capture mode. The mirror reflection position is controlled via view settings. And dynamic, the mirror takes into consideration head position and movements. That's nice for VR, I guess. Have you tried the mirror's capture mode? Like the very last mirror option? Great.
I haven't done anything to the mirrors yet.
Okay. Yeah, let's...
Someone asked why we're both awkward. Did you see that?
Oh, sorry.
What does that mean?
We are...
Is that a compliment? That's a compliment in my book.
Okay, we are what we are.
Exactly, yeah.
So, shadows medium.
It's hard to not be awkward when you're in VR.
Yeah. Interesting question. Which Fanatec wheel is that? It's not a Fanatec wheel. It's a Symagic Neo X hub with the Fanatec Sparco rim on top. So it's best of both worlds, probably. I don't know. I changed the standard Symagic rim to this nice Alcantara Sparco Fanatec rim. Okay, so we toned down mirrors, we toned down shadows, and also got rid of a few other things that I might not need it. So let's see, from like 70 to 80 FPS, what does it improve now when we turn off a few not so elementary things? That would be interesting. We were 40-80. Now, same. 80 FPS. Maybe there are a few things that... No, actually... No, it gained a few FPS. We're now at 86. 89.
You're running DLSS, right?
Yep. 100 FPS in the gravel. Some more cars coming. 88, 90, 96. Yeah, I would say we... Oh, 110 even now. Yeah, we won a good percentage with these changes already. So that's good to see. So if we further tweak, and now next step I will set everything to high. So the game... I will set DLSS to quality because it's really blurry now in the distance. DLSS to quality, and then everything just to high, and see if that helps then even a little bit. It should, right? It should use way less VRAM. Volumetric is then on...
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
I mean, we can leave options that are high as maximum. We leave them on high, I would say. So except the shadows. Screen space, shadows, half resolution, grass density. That probably, clouds and grass probably also consume a bit. And then, yeah, let's see if it's changed then. Yeah, 110 because I wasn't looking at any cars, that's true. The most important would be also how stable are the FPS then with multiple cars in rain and everything. So we will restart the race now. Restart session. Okay. I don't see the FPS counter anymore, funnily. Eh? Why is the FPS counter gone? That's impossible. Can I... the HUD settings are not here, right? They should be in the main menu then, maybe. Yeah, that's a bit weird now that the FPS counter is completely gone. Ah, it's back.
Steam,
Yeah, it's back. I can see it again. 89. So it seems like the change to high hasn't really had an impact. 76, 74. No, it didn't really change much. I think what changed most was the DLSS change. Show other cars. Yeah, I will show other cars. I just quickly checked if the triple performance is significantly increased. And for me, I can tell now it's not. You can gain most FPS probably with DLSS right now. And that was not possible before. So that's at least a little increase in FPS. But I think without upscaling in general, you haven't won a lot. So yeah, what do you guys think? Should we continue the stream now with a single screen with higher details? Yeah, right. You want probably the maximum FPS and maximum graphics. So we quickly change back to single screen. You can't see the triples anyways, right? So it's only something for me then in that regard. So let's go back and turn off the triples again. Yep, triple screen off again. Then we can get some nice high details back for you guys. Yeah, not what I've hoped for. But I would say if I start driving online and so on, I could probably, yeah, with a little bit of compromising the graphic quality, I can probably, yeah, gain, also drive in triples if the like additional view is needed in that regard. So, yeah. So overall, it is at least usable if you have a beefier system. And my system is by far not the beefiest system. So 5800 X3D and 4080 Super is not the craziest, right? So, but also not the worst, I admit that. Yeah, we put everything back to Ultra now. But you guys, you can let me know. 911, yeah, 911 next. You can let me know, guys, what your experience is so far. If you have tested the update already, so would be interesting to see also your impressions. If you gained any FPS. 4080 Super, yeah, I think if you look at price to performance ratio, it might be one of the better graphics cards for sure. Yeah, that's why I also bought it. Yeah, we put everything back. Yeah, the next big step is really the online play. I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, we can at least put it to medium now. All right. So we'll freeze now for a second. Yeah, 4070 Super 4070 Ti is also a good graphic card. But then probably, yeah, if the 5070 Ti is 780 euros, I think that's also a okay-ish deal. Yeah. Okay, so we're this is still triples. I have to restart the game quickly. In that case, to get it back to a single screen. Whoop-de-whoop. Do you guys have any questions? So I now have a moment to also read through all of your comments and questions. Yeah, 5070 Ti as fast as a 4080 Super. Yeah, that's indeed a good call then, and you get all the newer upscaling features then by NVIDIA. I think that's then a good choice. Same as Chris, who bought a 5080. Chris, do you tell us what you've paid for the card? How much is it?
Too much. A stupid price, actually. Yeah, the price actually dropped in Europe just recently, like about 200-300 euros. So yeah, I have always bad luck with graphics cards. So every time I buy one, I buy it at the wrong price. The last one I had, the 3080 and during COVID, so that was also a nice price I got on it. So.
Yeah, Dutch cars. I will just continue driving cars now, testing cars. We just had a little section where we tested the triple performance if it's improved. But yeah, we will continue. Next car is a Porsche 964. My favorite Porsche 911, hands down. I mean, the newer 992 GT3 RS is obviously also an absolute dream car, an absolute performance beast. This one is also quite cool, the Alpha. Let's go Porsche first. All vehicles. Let's go back to the selection. Porsche. Ah, it's only the second Porsche in the game now. Interesting. Single tone interior. Yeah, this will have some power. What kind of power did the 964 Turbo have? Like 350? 400 even? This was already quite powerful for the year it was released. The Turbo 3.6 contrast interior. This has some like beige leather inside. This one has some black leather inside. And this has the contrast interior. Okay. Confirm. Add to garage. And then we can customize even. Let's see how many factory colors from Porsche they have. Okay, more questions. Let's look at the colors quickly. Oh, this is Paradise Green. Nice one. Oh, many colors. Cool. Let's go with yellow. Kinda resembles the roof yellow bird. And then we can go on Kota. The second new track today. Circuit of the Americas. There is a national layout and the Grand Prix layout. Let's start with the national layout. I kind of feel like it fits Otherwise, we have a turbo. We have some power for the straight. So let's see. Let's go with the GP variant. We can make single make off again. And then let's go like noon this time. Can we not set up the weather? Ah, we can, right? Ah, here it's the weather. Broken clouds. This time. Let's go. Yeah, some people are not very patient today. They want to see the driving. I can see. X-Driver, I see your comment. Miata has a lot of custom parts. The new one, the NA, yeah, we have to check the Mazda then next and then see what kind of tuning parts it has. Nice. Okay, let's go. Boom. I hope my HUD is still there. Yeah, it is. Oh, the engine. Oh guys, the American flag is moving even. If you know Le Mans Ultimate, you know that flags are not supposed to move sometimes. There was an actual complaint of someone in... Oh, okay, this car wants to step out the rear. So keep in mind there's no traction control, no stability control, nothing. That's a pure original car. Oh, Honda NSX is in the mix. I'll also show you guys external sound. Blinkers, blinker left, blinker right. Okay. Let's restart and let's get a good shot at also the other Porsches. Yeah, it seems like a multi-class NSX and Porsche here in this kind of class. I don't think there's a definition of the car classes yet for AC Evo. Oh yeah, the digital speedometer is not running, but I don't think that's the speedometer. I think that's the overall kilometers of the car. So that will change soon. We have 1 kilometer on the clock. You have to be careful on throttle with the Porsche. You can tell it's an old road car tire. It does not have a lot of grip. It's floating a lot. But that's the Grand Prix track, and if you drive a car on old tires on the Grand Prix track, it is supposed to float. I would say, even if it's a Porsche. Oh, nice mechanical feel from the engine, and you can listen also to turbocharger. Yeah, you can see now we have 3 kilometers. I really need to get a manual setup again, like a clutch and a 6-speed. Or a gearbox in general. I only have the handbrake right now. And a 2-pedal setup. Due to us having some nice manual setups in the office. So I don't have anything at home now. Oh, too late, too late, too late, too late, too late, too late. There was a MotoGP race already this year here, right? Oh, it popped. Whoa, whoa.
You got a freeze?
No, nothing. It's all good. It's like on single screen. It's very enjoyable right now. We have everything on ultra now, and we are always above 100 FPS. But I also noticed that it sometimes drops, or almost iRacing level, where it drops from like 130 down to 100, back to 150. So the spread of FPS is quite high sometimes. Oddslane doesn't like the sky and clouds. Yeah, the clouds look a bit fluffy. It's missing a little bit of a realistic touch, I think, too, yeah. The skybox. I mean, as long as it pays off with the dynamic weather system being reflected by the sky. What I really like is how the sun breaks through the clouds. That looks quite beautiful. Like lighting wise and how sharp the graphics are. That's what I like. Yeah, the Kota is really not my favorite. Next car we probably run on some of the old tracks like Suzuka or Imola. Yeah, but you can, like, there's the moment where you can still correct before you lose the rear of the 911. There's also a nice transition on elevation changes that you can feel in the steering. This car will be a charm to drive on like public roads when they release the Nordschleife open world. Yeah, friendly PC gamers. I think the performance increase FPS wise isn't too crazy right now. So from the Discord comment I read from Stefano Casillo, it sounded like it will be more or better. So his statement was quite bold in terms of how much the FPS will be improved, and I don't really see that. But you can't... But Chris is quite happy, it seems. But Chris has also a 5080, so he's supposed to be a happy man.
If it were that simple, right?
Yeah. Just throw graphics cards at problems.
Yeah, just graphic card.
Look how much the car slides. It's almost Forza Motorsports sliding level here. But like I said, like it's a Grand Prix track with road tires. Can we actually change the tires? That would be interesting to drive this car on some beefier tires, actually. Because right now it was more about keeping the car alive than anything else. Yeah, the clouds, I agree, the clouds are not the prettiest, that's for sure. But hey guys, it's early access. Can't complain. You know Gamer Muscle's song, Early Access Can't Complain?
There's a song?
Yeah, Gamer Muscle made a song about Assetto Corsa EVO Early Access, and the message basically was, Early Access, can't complain. Weird as clouds, can't complain. Force feedback, can't complain. Okay, Jackie, it's running perfectly on a 5090. I don't see why people are complaining. Yeah, there were NSXs. NSX is the next car. Let's see if we can fit different tires. That would be interesting. We can change the pressure. But from this menu, at least, we cannot change the tires themselves, which is fine. Let's watch the replay also here quickly. Oh, the replay is gone. Because we restarted the session already. That's unfortunate. But we can make use of at least the camera to look at our car and the other cars. Interestingly, the car is in the air. I think that was the same with Assetto Corsa Competizione, right? That the cars were like, when you were not on track, the car was like flying a little bit, was elevated slightly. Oh, NSX. Let's look at the NSX already. So then we drive the NSX next. And then we can, while we are purchasing the NSX, we can already check if we can purchase some better tires for the cars, if that's already a thing. Okay, let's go back. Can you do good slow-mo of tires bouncing on curbs? Yeah, we can try that for the next race. Then I will keep in mind to play the replay before we restart the session, because now I clicked restart session and the replay was gone for now. But then Imola also offers some great curbs. Cars are elevated because the physics are still working in the pits. Yeah. There's a reason, like a calculative reason for that. Yeah, let's go for the Honda now. The NSX. There was the car, no, there was not the car that was sitting also in the Kunos garage when they showcased their early access program. They had an NSX sitting there, but I think it was a different model and it hasn't had the pop-up headlights. So we added to the garage. And let's look at the customization. Exterior. We can only change the body color. There's Championship White, Indy Yellow Pearl. So this car, Ayrton Senna helped to develop. And interestingly, we just used the car yesterday in Forza Motorsport. We had the Forza stream for the Forza Fushimi Kaido update yesterday. Yeah, Formula Red is also an iconic Honda color. Let's go with iconic red. And the interior can be changed also to carbon fiber. Yeah, so you can see the dash in the middle being carbon then. That looks cool. So now it's plastic, now it's carbon. Anything else going carbon? Yeah, also the inlets or the inlays for the door cards. That's cool. Can I go? Ooh. My mouse is a bit messed up now. Yeah, anyways, let's see different wheel options. NK, oh, the NK wheel. It's a bit, it's a 16 and 17 inch then. 16 in the front, 17 in the back. It's fake carbon fiber arch. Oh no. The dual clutch and torque converter transmissions still don't downshift on their own when coming to a stop. Instead, the car tires to increase RPM to prevent the engine from stalling. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's still a lot of things to polish and to work on, that's for sure. I mean, obviously, right? It's a long way to go if they really want to go 1.0 in 2024. And they have to hurry up now, as we all know. Gran Turismo, not Gran Turismo. GTA 6 is around the corner. Grand Theft Auto, not Gran Turismo. Yeah, next year GTA 6 is coming, and this will affect the whole, even racing game industry, I can only imagine. Because everyone will play just GTA. Is there anyone in the chat that will not play GTA 6 who is not interested at all? Let me know. I can also imagine that there are a few sim racers that only sim race and play nothing else. I think that's also a big group, so sim racing might not be affected too much by this. But not too many options then for the NSX, but that's fine. Let's go on a little race. And we can't upgrade the tires. What I quickly wanted to check is if there's any HUD options, because so far today I haven't seen any track map. The HUD option is completely gone. Is it only in the career mode? That would be funny, because you can see the HUD is not here. I
can't find it either. I can't find it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, interesting. Maybe there's a hotkey for the track map, but yeah, who knows? Let's go Honda racing now. Imola. We can do another 3-lap race. Imola. The opponent skill can be a bit higher, I feel like. They were not super competitive. Let's do 80, 98. Single make on. We're starting from 8 again. Let's get a few. Oh, we can go to set 27 NPCs. That's cool. Okay, 3 laps. Okay, that's the 4th car on the list today. Overcast. Let's go. Yeah, tire change, probably also due to the rim change, yeah, that we have a bit beefier tires. But as we know, tuning for Assetto Corsa EVO is also confirmed, so there will be options to get more body parts and then also change tires and stuff later. So there's no tires to choose from here right now. Okay, then let's take also some curbs to fulfill X driver's request to have some slow-mo going over curbs. Let's see. Yeah, right-hand drive. Oops. Something for the sound friends. It has ABS and TC, interestingly, but only one setting, on and off. Oh, there's someone on the right. Can we go flat out here? No, not quite. On the grass. This one has even vintage tires on. Interesting. That's a complete new class of tires I see for the first time now. I don't know if it was in the game before. The V for vintage. But it feels like it has more grip than the Porsche had, funnily. And by the way, I'm running as we talked about the wheel. I told you that I use the Cinemagic Neo X hub with the Fanatec rim, and I'm still running the Cinemagic Alfa EVO Pro that we reviewed last week. And this already has a very good working preset for Assetto Corsa EVO as well. Yeah, V for Vendetta, exactly. Vin Diesel tires. Yeah, we should rewatch that situation when going here over the Variante Alta. On the inside. Nice. Oh, the vintage tires. They hold up. Let's go. I think this AI strength is kind of enjoyable, but still, like, they are not really interacting a lot with each other. They are just driving like a chain. Do you think Assetto Corsa EVO looks like Gran Turismo or Forza? I don't think so. I think it has its own appeal. I mean, yeah, the menus are kind of inspired by Forza, I agree. And I agree that the car detail and like the in-depth detail also of like headlights and the parts on the car, they are on Gran Turismo level. But that isn't a bad thing. But at least you can have some consistent racing here with this slightly higher AI strength. Yeah, it's quite understeery still. But again, like when the open world is releasing, then driving this with a nice manual setup would be really nice. Yeah, shit. Larry can't wait to get off work to try it at home, yeah. Yeah, the thing is you have to redo all of your licenses and stuff because the save is wiped. Is someone out there... Yeah, you can do then more work. Is there someone out there who's really pissed about the save game wipe? Or are you all kinda chilled about that? That would interest me a bit, because I can imagine if you have put like 10 hours or so into completing the license tests and grinding for your bank account, your digital bank account in game. Yeah. That was the confidence level of a GT3 car, but that you cannot really apply that to the street cars. Yeah, they mentioned basically also that early access means, yeah, it could even happen that they even wipe the save game before the actual 0.1. I would not hope so, but maybe they will do it to even out everything. But talking about the car and the handling characteristics on the vintage tires, you can really feel the character of the car. Like, I don't think that this is a turbo, right? Is it? It's a 2.4 V6. But is it a turbo? I don't think so. I think this one has like 250 horses, naturally aspirated. But I'm not too sure. At least there's no boost gauge. So I would expect the boost gauge if it was a turbo maybe in this area. Yeah, but I think the general handling characteristic of a mid-engine car is done pretty well. It's quite fun, like, to change the weight a little bit with like the inputs and the braking. So that's quite nice. So now we have to keep in mind to watch the replay. Let's go over the start-finish line. That's some Magic Neo X-Hub with a Fanatec Sparco rim. It's a very unique combination. I think I'm the only person on the planet running that combination. So I kinda understand why there's a question about it. Okay, let's watch the replay. Let's go. And then let's watch the car going over the Variante Alta in slow motion. Here we go. We go to this camera. And then let's see. It looks somewhat floaty. But here you can see the suspension working. Are you satisfied now, X-Driver? You can also see it. There's no real... Ah, okay, the suspension is not really... Like it doesn't have the micro reaction to the... to the curb elements here. But the tire has. I mean, the tire is basically just going into the surface, kinda. That's still a thing with Assetto Corsa EVO, that the tires are sometimes just diving into the asphalt or into the gravel. When you, for example, also, yeah, go into the gravel pit. But, yeah. Yeah, the movement through the curb is not right, says X-Driver. Yeah, kinda true. But early access can't complain. No, you're right. We should definitely point those things out and keep looking at them. That's why we do the stream, to be honest, to just go through the update and check all the different things and improvements. And that's why we also fiddled around with the menu so much and with the triples and stuff, just to find out if there is improvements to be expected. Cool. Next car would be the Miata, and someone told us earlier in the chat that the Miata, yeah, it looks like the graphic details are really good. No, the Miata, someone said the Miata has some nice tuning options, so let's check that. Mazda. So here's the Mazda MX-5 NA facelift version. And there's even different versions of the car as well. We have the bicolor interior with like red details in the seats. We have the Unos RS Limited with the roll cage even, and with bucket seats. That's nice. Ooh. Question is if they have the tuning parts also for this one. Let's get this one and see if it also has some nice tuning parts already. Customize. Exterior. There's only body color? Ah, there's parts. Ooh. Ah, you can also get the bucket seats then, it seems. Oh, you can get a Momo steering wheel. Look at that. That's cool. That's a good preview of the things to come, right? That's so cool. If they add more of the stuff for all cars, that would be fantastic. So you can also get rid of the roll bar, the front lip. So yeah, basically, yeah, you can also get the wooden Nardi wheel. I think the Momo steering wheel fits best here. Ah, you can even get a. So this already has a torsion differential. Oh, you can also change to a. That's the RS engine then even. And you can also change the roll bar color. That's quite nice. You can change the suspension. There's even the Bilstein anti-roll bar suspension lowered by 3 centimeters. That's beefy. And then we can also change the color of the roll bar. Like you can put some nice contrast color then probably. You can do like custom color and then just choose whatever you want. If you want to build the ultimate banana car, you can have a brown roll cage and a yellow car. That's cool. So let's get the roll cage in silver. Probably doesn't make any sense, but hey, you can do it. Yeah, no other wheels. So this RS Unos Roadster has then the 18-inch wheels. So the 15-inch wheels, sorry, from BBS. Can we like I saw the mud flaps as well. So you can also get rid of the mud flaps if you don't like them. But they are grayed out. Like you can't disable them because this is the version of the car, so you can't get rid of them. But you can disable the rear spoiler. The rear spoiler gone. Side skirt. Ah, that's really nice. That's really nice. And no other game yet, or no other simulator has this depth in factory options yet. Not even Gran Turismo. So that's pretty cool. I like the idea. As a car nerd, and the direction this is going to is pretty much preservation of a kind of an like if you basically go to an online configurator on a manufacturer page, you can choose all your options and stuff. And here it's all beautifully displayed in that sense. Okay, let's try also the Unos Roadster. Let's try that car as well. What track do you want to guys see? Should we try the Kota National version? Or again, Donington Park? What do you guys? The first 2 comments is the track that we will choose. Chris, question for you. Carrie asked if VR is awful after the update.
No, I'd say it's the opposite actually. It's much more stable. Before it was even hard to run a race.
Laguna Seca.
Now it's
Glowen asked. Glowen was first, right? Yeah, Laguna Seca. Yeah, Laguna Seca is great. I love Laguna Seca. We can actually try a rain race then. I mean, it doesn't really fit the Laguna Seca theme, but why not? Let's do 2 laps, because this will take a bit longer. Let's do morning hours rain. That might look beautiful, right? AI maybe toned down a little bit. Single make, yes. We should also test the race weekend features. Let's do rain. Or drizzle, maybe drizzle. Okay. Yeah, is it worth to buy it then after the update for VR? I mean, my advice would be, as the Steam return policy is still in place, also for early access, I think, for this game, you can return the game if you don't like it, if you haven't played it more than 2 hours. So my advice would be buy it, test it. I think it's even discounted now, right? Assetto Corsa EVO, 20% discount or so. And then if it doesn't work well for you or it's not good enough, you can just return the game. That's what I
think if they can get the DLSS running,
yeah,
right? Because right now in my right eye it's all warped, but then it would be definitely a big boost.
Yeah.
But I can't really use it right now. I'd have to try a different headset, but at least on the PSVR 2, it's I can't use DLSS yet, unless I close one eye.
Oh. Lol. Our pop-up headlights. It's so cute. They are going up and down. What's happening? My car can't decide if it should turn on or turn off the lights. I now turned it on manually. No, it keeps turning them off. Hello? Goodbye. Hello? Goodbye. That looks so cool. Hello? Goodbye. Hello! Oh my. But the AI doesn't seem to be affected by this automatic headlight switch. So I mapped the button. I was just only flashing the light. Okay, I mapped basically flashing. But it seems to be a weather where the system can't decide between having the lights on and off. But that looks gorgeous. Ooh. But look at our beautiful Momo steering wheel. Ooh. Corkscrew. It has ABS, so you can also turn off ABS in this one. Yeah, if I was a bit smaller, yeah, this would be such a nice car to have, but these cars are just a little bit too small for me in real life, so I can't really drive in this. Maybe super low seats. Aftermarket seats would probably help a bit. But I already had a hard time in René's Honda S2000 back then. So that's why I chose the BRZ. It just has the perfect size for also taller people. And is still lightweight and nice to drive. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's it also has the vintage tires on, but it's with the drizzle at least it's grippier than I thought. I am 1 meters 86. I don't know how much that is in inch. Do you know, Chris? As an American, can you like calculate in your head?
No, I can't.
Okay. yeah, 1 meters 86 centimeters. But the thing is that I have I feel like I don't have long legs, but more like a long body, or it's evened out kinda. So in Germany they would call me a Sitzriese, like seating giant.
Yep.
So that's part of the problem. So long legs are not the problem, but my upper body is a bit too long. It's not too long, it's just longer. So they're different shapes.
What's the opposite of a Sitzriese?
Sitzzwerg.
Sitzwerk, yeah. Sitting gnome, right?
Sitting dwarf.
Yeah.
Seating dwarf, yeah. Okay. I just have to watch the replay to witness again this like tires popping up and down at the headlights. That was hilarious. What's interesting is in the HUD it doesn't count the position live. It's by per lap, so it updates after the lap. Okay. Well, 3 meters. 6 foot. 6 foot, yeah. Ben is 2 meters. Wow, that's huge. So, let's see if our headlight popping is also reflected in the replay. Oh yeah, it is. You are 6'1". Okay, I'm 6'1". If Magic says that, it might be true, yeah. 6'1" is my size, yeah. I mean, when I was younger, like 20 years ago, I was 15, 16. And I already was that size, so I kinda grew pretty quickly into that size, and then it stopped. With like 16, 17, it was over. But at that time, I was the largest guy everywhere in class. Disco Winker mod, yeah. And yeah, nowadays I feel like people are getting taller and taller, right? You oftentimes see people being way taller even than 6 feet. Yeah, there's paying for cars, but we are now in the open mode, so you can choose between open and career mode. And as I wanted to showcase the new cars, it was the natural headlights. It was the natural move, so to speak. No, that was fun as well. So what cars are left? The Alfa Romeo, right? The Alfa 75? Yeah, arcade mode, open mode. I think it's called open mode, yeah. The Alfa 65 is missing. Let's see, yeah. The Alfa Romeo 75 Turbo Evoluzione. Let me figure out what kind of engine is in this car, because I have no clue. Yeah, if someone likes to Google quickly and tells me what kind of engine, I would guess like a 1.8 or 2-liter turbo, probably. Maybe it is even, because Alfa also had 5 cylinders at one point. I remember that. The Fiat Turbo had a 5-cylinder engine. Wonder what this one has, so maybe you guys know. Yeah, the Porsche 964 was fun indeed, but 1.8 turbo, yeah, cool. Turbo, Tinus told us 1.8. 155 HP, okay. It's a V6. No, it's a 4-cylinder, probably. Yeah, cool. Let's see if it has any options. I couldn't even tell what year this is. If I had to guess, I would say 80s. Late 80s? Late 80s, probably, right? Mid to late 80s? This is not the V6, okay. Yeah, 1987, okay, so I'm not too far off. Yeah, Alfa Romeo is really a special make that has a lot of hardcore fans, I would say. Okay, there's not too many options. Can just change the color. So what colors did Alfa offer back then in 87, 2 years before I was born? Bianco Freddo. Giorgio Medio Metallizzato. Wow. That's quite nice for 87, like having such a metallic tone. Blu Chiaro Metallizzato. It already had an electric turbo, you see? Turbo E. And then there's Blue Lord. Where's the blue in the Lord? I can't see any shade of... Maybe if the sun is shining, you can see a bit of blue. And thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Yeah, the wheels, right? The wheels. Heroic car in Italy? I can imagine. I can imagine. Let's keep the Rosso Alpha. I think this is the color that you have to have on this one. And then it also fits the wheels. Nice. Then I think someone also asked for Suzuka last time when I asked for the track. So let's go Suzuka. Or maybe let's this time do the National of Kota. The National layout. But then with some more beautiful weather. Let's make clear. Everyone has complained about the clouds, so let's do it without any clouds. Ah, wait. we can also set the grip level here. Let's do optimum. I guess the Alpha will also have the vintage tires, probably. 3 laps, same class. Let's do 100%. Okay, let's go. It was made from 85 to 92. Thank you, X-Driver. It was a golf killer. Yeah, I mean, with 150 horses, or 155 horses, it was, yeah, well, fighting against like GDIs and Renault stuff and Opel GSIs and so on. I'd say end of 80s, 155 HP in Europe was not bad. How's the career? We're about to find out. I will go to the career mode after we've done with this race, probably. There's one car missing that we haven't shown yet, right? We had the Maserati, the Porsche, the NSX, this one, the Exige Cup. There was 5. I think we are missing still cars that we haven't driven yet. But we will go over the list again. Okay, next race. First, sound check. Yeah, you can hear the turbo. Yeah, it's front wheel drive. This also has the vintage tires. The cockpit reminds me a bit of Lancia Delta. Man, Italy built some beautiful cars in this area, in this era. So that's now the club or the national variant of Kota. The one that is also in LMU, I think. Yeah, it doesn't really turn in that much, so I got a few track cuts already. That was not a cut, interesting. Yeah, you can hear the turbo spooling. That's cool. I don't think that I have ever seen this car in real life. Before the car was announced for AC Evo, I didn't really know it exists. It existed. but I'm also not an Alfisti. I think Ricardo will love this car, right? Random call sign. He loves Alfa, I think.
Yeah, he's a big Alfa fan, for sure.
Yeah, a good impression of front-wheel drive cars. Oh. Yeah, if the guy wasn't there, I would have survived, but this way. So right now it seems like the AI is still in save mode. Magic, Ayrton prefer Lancia. Yeah, I mean Lancia, end of 80s, early 90s, there's no question about it, right? Yeah, so this experience is quite slow, very floaty. Oh, there's the white version of the car. I would say I prefer it in white. I'd love to see a Fiat Panda 4x4 in AC Evo. And then being able to engine swap. And build it into a rally car. Yeah, you get a cut when you overdo it here. Yeah, my driving is not too clean right now, but it's the vintage tires, okay? That's my excuse. Oh, have you heard that pop? Oh, made a big plop. But it happens very like randomly, right? You can't really force it, or does it? Ah, oh, in third gear. Listen. Ah, no, this time no. Ah, yeah, third gear. Oh, let's see this from the outside. Huh? Huh? Ah! Ah, no. No, it doesn't do it. Oh. It's so floaty. Okay, we survived. Final lap. No, it doesn't pop from the outside. Sound, now it popped again. Sound is inconsequent? What do you mean? Yeah, this popping and banging you can't hear from the outside. That's true. You only hear it inside in the cabin. Ah, pop. But cool to have also some more stuff for the classic fans, classic car fans. But this is certainly not what you will do every day, driving Kota with the Alfa 75. I wonder if there was ever an Alfa 75 going over Kota. Probably not. World premiere. Oh yeah, the understeer is real. This car also doesn't have any like limited slip diff. I think Honda started this, right? With the Honda Integra, like bringing performance, like real track performance to front wheel driven cars. I think they were among the first to really, put also limited slip diffs to like Civics and Integras and such. And I drove the FK8 Honda Civic Type R and the FK2 on the Nordschleife, and they have a crazy performance. You almost don't feel that they are front-wheel driven. They are so good. Overtake's next project. Yeah, I mean, if you can start tuning these, that would be nice. Okay. It's RWD, not... Oh, okay. It's not front-wheel driven. It was so understeery also on acceleration. But that would kind of explain why it didn't really... under like correcting and apply. So I was like, when the car went sideways, I was just applying the throttle to keep it straight, but that also didn't really work. So that would explain it, yeah. Okay. No, I kind of haven't expected it to be rear-wheel driven, but now it kind of makes sense. Okay. Gearbox in the back even. It's a transaxle rear-wheel driven. Wow, that's cool. Now I finally start to understand why these cars have such a big fan base. So let me quickly check. What cars are we missing? What cars are we missing? We had the Giulia Sprint. Giulia Sprint. Haven't driven that. Ah yeah, we had the Miata. Yeah, so the Giulia is missing. Another Alpha. That's nice. Okay, let's go with that. Let's go one lap Suzuka with this one. Yeah, here it is. The Giulia Sprint to GTA. Before GTA 6. Yeah, that's a race car. Nice. Yeah, the quadrifolio. This is the sign of the QV models at Alpha, the racing stuff. Cool. Yeah, nice. Let's see if we have any parts. Oh yeah, there are parts indeed. We can go for bigger wheels. Sprint GTA wheel. 15-inch, and then there's rally headlights. Ooh, auxiliary headlights, beautiful. Okay. We'll get this. Then this time Suzuka. Let's just have a quick go. And then we can check the career mode changes and the race weekend. Yeah, do you guys have any more questions or requests? Things that we should show or test, or any more questions around VR? Because Chris, are you still driving, Chris, by the way?
Yep, I'm still driving.
Okay. What are you driving right now?
I'm shadowing you. The Giulia. Around Imola.
Comes with a body and the trunk included. Is this a sort of 60s gangster car? The Giulia? 70s. The Mafia Mobile, yeah? Okay. Let's go. Sound check. Nice. But again, the crackles and pops and bangs are only audible inside. Oh, that's quick. How is it so quick? Holy cow. Oh, he's blocking the inside. Oh! But I can already tell it handles like a bathtub. But it is a bathtub on wheels, no? Yeah, let's restart. I should avoid taking other drivers' lines. Oh, it sounds way better from the inside than from the outside. So mechanical. Look how it just picks up speed from the start. The cars are still wobbling in the standing start. Yeah, I can imagine this car is probably crazy expensive in good condition in real life. Oh, man, the AI just completely knocks you out of the park. They just ignore you. Yeah, scusi. Ah. One more try. What is sorry that I'm here on in Italian? And why is the AI so slow? Do we have some sort of version or upgrade of the car that is no right? The AI is on 100%, so it can't get higher. The sound is awful? No. The sound is not awful. The sound is pretty good. It's very, very deep, very mechanical. Oh, oops, 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 oops. Chaos. I mean, maybe compared to the real car, it's so different from the... But I have no idea how the real thing sounds, so I can't really tell. I mean, we have to keep in mind always that... oh, we are running the short version. I thought we have the full GP here in Suzuka. Yeah, as we go higher in the rev band, it sounds a bit pitched. I agree. Yeah. So in the lower revs, it sounds more mechanical and better. But yeah, early access can't complain. They still have some time. There's even a weird mechanical chirping when going on throttle. Oh. Yeah, the pitch gets too high, yeah? Okay. Like, yeah, in the higher revs. Because, like, if starting, like, from zero, the first moment, but then it's too pitched, yeah. But so far, I think Kunos has done a good job overall in the sound department, way better than the first Assetto Corsa. So you can really see a development over the years. And I think ACC overall was also pretty good in terms of the engine sounds. They sometimes they recycled a few engine notes. For example, when they released the Mustang, I think it just used the sound of the Jaguar GT3. Let's take a look at the career. So the whole save state is gone. Then mode selection. You can just switch them even from the menu. So we go career mode now. This is where you gather your XP and virtual credits and the driving academy. So we have to restart the driving academy. Yeah, you will unlock driving license in order to drive vehicles. So you can't buy, for example, the Porsche Cup when you don't have the racing license, or the Lamborghini when you don't have the supercar, hypercar license. You will start with the entry license, which is enough for the starter vehicle. Driving licenses will entitle you to unlock vehicle groups. Yeah, even for renting. You can't even rent if you don't have the license. Yeah, I wonder what car I will purchase. Probably the Honda NSX will be my first go-to. And then the Emira. I really like the Emira. So has the selection of the first car increased. 65,000 we have. So we can either go Honda S2000 still. That's not really expensive. We can go with the Ford RS Cosworth. The Abarth Biposto. The Junior electric car. Yeah, I will probably, this time I will probably go with the Hyundai. Last time I... Wait a second. Where's the Toyota? Is the 86 not available in this price range? It should be. Hello? 86? Anyone? Ah! I think they should add the 86 to the starting roster. But then I'd say we go with the limited N version of the Hyundai. That should be an easy one to start. Can we do something here? Exterior-wise? The badge color, you can even change the badge color to silver. That's like the blacked out version. Cool. The audio is the same engine pitch note and pitch up instead of making it lighter but louder. Yeah, I can also imagine that some of these are placeholders, that they are yet to improve some cars with actual recordings. The whole badging changes, even the Hyundai and i30N, I would say even in the front. Anyone out there driving this car in real life? This is crap. Samuel, what is crap? Wheel color. Bronze or silver, dark gray. I think the bronze just fits the stripe. I think that's just the note of this limited version here. And we can go DCT or manual. That's also cool. There we go, DCT. Cool, look, it even changes the level here. That's a cool touch. Yeah, as I now have my pedals here, I will go DCT. The game, it should be racing. Yeah. It is a racing game or a racing simulation. You think they should less gamification or less gamey things or? Spinotto has a 60 horsepower Fiat Punto. Nice. No i30N driver here. Kawasaki ZH2. Okay, that's a nice daily driver. Yeah, Samuel, I'm doing everything basically. So we just drove a lot. We tested all the new cars, and now we were heading to the career mode, and I'm just picking my first car. And yeah, but let's go with this one, with the limited edition with DCT. And here we are, purchase. But I still wonder where the track map is gone. Did we ever had a track? I can remember we had a track map, right, in the AC Evo, but the menu is just not there. Huh, interesting. Funnily, the HUD is just... Can anyone who has access now to the game can check if they restart the game if the HUD is back? Or is it just gone for this update? It would be interesting. Yeah, but you can also nicely configure your audio, like parts, bodywork, even have sound to them. That's interesting. Opponent sound can also be controlled here. Yeah, so I would have to go through the whole... Let's look at special events, because they said there are new special events. But it still looks like this for me. Maybe the game server is it maybe offline again? Does the academy work? Yeah, the licenses show up. And what I can see so far, the licenses are still the same. Yeah, That's the MX-5 Cup license thing. And you can have your driver profile, but there's nothing else than your name and your initials and stuff. So there's nothing regarding driver gear or helmets or anything. We never had a track map. Okay, then I made that up. That's interesting. So we never had a track map. Yeah, good to know. Out of my head, I kind of had the kind of remembered. So the special events don't work at the moment, it seems. Interesting, because they had it in the patch notes that there would be new. Yeah, let's test a race weekend. Let's do a little race weekend. Let's do a 5-minute practice, and then a little 5-minute qualifying. Let's do Brands Hatch maybe, or Imola again. Or Donington. We should go Donington. And then we have, there's even warm-up. We don't need a warm-up. And then let's do a 3-lap race on Donington. Race start 2 p.m. A grid 100%. Let's do the maximum number of opponents. Jamil has had an FPS drops to 0 in every 10 seconds. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Bathurst? Bathurst could be a nice option next driver. Let's do Bathurst. Single make off. I'd like to see some other cars in the mix. Okay, then little practice. We do just 1 lap practice. We can skip hop. Probably you can skip. Let's see. And no warm up. What we could also do is having the time multiplier being 24 times. Maybe we then can see the day-night cycle in action. That would be interesting to see. Okay, then Bathurst, or how we say in Germany, Bratwurst. Mount Panorama GP. Let's go. Hey, La Falke. Nice to see you. Yeah, welcome to today's stream. What is the time even? Oh, we're streaming for 2 hours already. Wow. Time is flying. Okay, first race on my own save game, as we had the save game wipe. Bratwurst, does triple work without NVIDIA Surround? It worked before. Yeah, it worked before without Surround, but the performance wasn't great because there was no DLSS available and so on. I tested it early in the stream, so once the stream goes to video on demand, I will also put some like chapter markers, and you can look up the section where we tested triple performance. It wasn't a huge performance increase, but with lowering some details, lowering, for example, mirror details and going DLSS, I could extract stable-ish 90 FPS on triples, which is good enough for now. On a 4080 Super with a 5800 X3D CPU. Okay, let's go into the practice. We have some Audi, some Emiras, some Fiat. Is there no pit limit? Oh, we can also check the drive modes now in the Honda. Everyone's... Oh, there's a GR86, nice. So I'm pressing now. I'm pressing my different buttons now for the driving modes. Oops. And as you can see... Oopala, sorry. And as you can see, it also changes in the car. So that's now changing to Sport. That's N Custom mode. And that's the Sport mode. Okay. Nice. So it even changes to this like Hyundai N monitor. That's quite cool. No, it's not a I wish I had a 5090, but I don't. Just a 4080. Just. Chris turned silent, so you're still enjoying? Chris is still here? I don't know.
I'm still here. I just had myself muted.
Ah, okay. You're still driving?
Oh, no, I'm not still driving. I'm back in the menus. Messing with settings a bit. I don't know if you want a 5090, really. They seem to have a bunch of problems. 5090 and a fire extinguisher on hand.
Were there cases of burning 5090s? Oh no.
Yeah, the cable, the new, because they have a new cable, right? This one cable that goes in.
Oh.
A bit controversial. If it can take the load.
Oh. I'm losing it. I tried to keep it planted with applying the throttle, but then it was too late already. And that's what the practice is for. Oh look, there's even working on-track signals showing yellow then. That's nice that this is already working. You can now hear this, the gravel. We picked up some gravel there. That's nice. Nice detail. We have body damage. Yeah, I think the exterior sound needs work on many cars, but the interior sound, on the other hand, for the most part, is quite nice. I've been driving this Hyundai i30N before, and it's maybe in real life even a bit less synthetic. I mean, it has a synthetic touch even in real life. I think it boosts the audio a little bit through the speakers. So that's sometimes the problem with the modern cars. Like even the GR86 has this like tube system, or no, even the GR86 is actually also using the speakers to enhance the audio. So they have some sort of microphone system sitting there with a pipe. It's a weird system. And in the previous gen BRZ86, it was even a pipe going to the cabin, transferring some of the frequencies to the interior. And the Hyundai, I'm certain, also has some sort of digital enhancement. Love Cars is asking if AC Evo can be played with the Logitech G29. It should. Like AC Evo is pretty friendly when it comes to wheel setup. It shows you all, it supports multiple devices, the latest version of direct input, so it lets you basically decide what device you want to map which function at. So it's just via direct input, it should be recognized as a device, and you can map it there with the axis and buttons. So yeah, that should work. Basically, any modern or not so modern wheel should work with AC Evo. If it doesn't work,
I'm actually
I'm
not able to get my shifter to work for some reason. It's not recognizing it.
Oh, what shifter is it?
It's the Club Sport Fanatic.
Oh, standalone.
It's recognized in Windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's with the adapter, the PC adapter.
Ah, okay.
I don't know why it's grayed out. Let me see if I have any
That's interesting. Yeah, for me, like this is, I can quickly show you how it would look like. So you go here to control settings, and then you can see here in the top, you can see all your connected devices. The SC Link, for example, is just my brake, so it has only one function here, the brake. That's the SimmoCube Active Pedal Pro as a brake, and then there's also my throttle pedal. This is the SimLab XP1 load cell piece. Oh, something. Ah, the session just stopped. That's why it's putting me back. But yeah, then you should also have your Logitech G29 up there. And if you have combined pedals like attached to your wheel, it's all within one device. Otherwise, it can also be separate devices. So I don't think that there's a limit right now. So SimJim says, SimJim, by the way, great name, says VR is still very poor, or maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Chris, are you using OpenXR?
Yeah, I am, but through Steam VR.
Okay, OpenXR through Steam.
Yeah. I mean, it's not there yet, so if people are expecting it to be, you know, hyper optimized, I don't think it is yet, but it's definitely a boost, I would say. So it's all about expectations, right?
Yeah. I spotted a GR86 Hakone edition there. The Noodlemen are so famous now. I think Gamer Muscle made the Noodleman. What I'm drinking, it's a famous drink called Club Mate. I don't know if that's a thing somewhere outside of Germany. I don't know.
It's whiskey in a bottle.
it's whiskey. No, it's
German whiskey.
It looks like maybe I'm drinking beer, but it's actually alcohol free. It's like it has a little bit of caffeine, but it's from South America, so it's probably a thing also around the rest of the world. Never heard of it? Okay. You know Club Mate, Chris?
I do not know.
No?
No.
I think they founded this in Berlin. It's like the drink that like students made it famous, I think, in Berlin. It's just very refreshing. Doesn't have too much calories and has a little bit of. It's like an energy drink, like a light energy drink, kinda, I would say. Doesn't have too much sugar, a bit of caffeine, so it's basically an energy drink, but a bit different. And if you drink it for the first time, the taste is horrible. But it's one of those drinks where if you have the second or third bottle of it, you start to appreciate it. That kind
bitter?
of drink. Not bitter, no.
So it just tastes like shit.
Maybe
It just tastes like shit, but you get used to it.
People call it basically the water that is in a smoke in a tobacco, like when someone had a cigarette bin standing outside. And waited
it's sounding
for
better and better.
Yeah. Now it's not a German soda. That's the thing. It's something from. At least they market it as something from South America. It's the Mate plant. It's an actual plant that they take
Right,
the.
okay, yeah.
This Emira has a hard time behind this Abarth. I can feel his pain sitting there in the traffic. Yeah, it's qualifying now.
I see. It looks like it's recognizing my shifter twice for some reason.
So you solved the problem.
Well, it's registering it twice. I don't know yet. Let me shift with it now.
Okay, so we have already like brand new Hyundai, 4 kilometers on the clock, and the first thing you do is racing on Mount Panorama. Imagine that. Well, that's hairy here under braking. Down the hill from like full send to this braking zone. The rear gets quite unstable. Oh, there's the Hakone edition. Green with golden wheels. That's so cool. We didn't get this in Europe. It was an American only thing, or maybe they got it in Japan.
Did you see that HUD is actually grayed out? You can't even select it in the main.
Yeah, no, it's not there.
Yeah.
Is the oil temp also dynamic? Oh, it sits at 90. It would be amazing if they had simulated oil and engine and water temp. Oh, it's actually moving it. Oh, look at the engine temp. It was going down to 85 now. Yeah, in this car you have to be a bit careful under braking. The rear steps out quickly, and then you have to really find the balance with applying the throttle, giving the car some little brake impulses. So guys, what's your favorite car from this update? I'd say mine would be, yeah, the Maserati GT2. Second would be NSX. Then I really enjoyed the Alfa 75, and then comes maybe the Porsche. The Miata was also nice, but we already had the Mazda MX-5 Cup. It will be more interesting when the tuning part also starts. Yeah, the Porsche was a bit floaty for my taste. Maybe it was just the wrong track that I tested it on. Maybe I should have tested another track as well, because Kota is really not among my favorite tracks. But the Porsche sounded cool and looked nice. 10 laps around Laguna Seca in the MX-5, and it's the first time I actually enjoyed playing EVO. That's good. That's good news, Grace. I heard only of one guy so far claiming that he had FPS issues dropping even to 0. So for me, I would say there's not a significant improvement in FPS. Did we not manage to get a valid lap time? That's not good. Well, okay. Never mind. So guys, now the race will be interesting because we have 24 the times accelerating. So we will probably see some transition from day to night. And we have 3 laps. So we have some time to fight our way back. Yeah, 0 FPS is indeed not great. 0 FPS. Okay. With an R with a 5800X and 4070 Ti. Okay. When I hop on a session, it gradually drops from 100 to 60 and then to 15. Okay, so there seem to be some hardware combinations where people still have some issues. Okay, okay. Now, for me, it still is fine. Gladly. That's the worst moment when you're a streamer or you plan a live stream and then your game doesn't work. That's the worst feeling. They really need to buff the credits earned. I hate having cars I technically own be locked away like that. Yeah, I mean, that's what they introduced the open mode for. For people that don't want to grind through all of this. But I guess that your garage will be important then if you want to take part in the online open world and online in general. Don't know how they will handle this then with the open mode and then how the multiplayer will be distributed between yeah, the career mode and the open mode. I have no idea yet. Okay, then let's drive. VR was basically 0 FPS on my 4060 Ti, but it's awesome. Goggles off. Okay. Hello, Kilian. Greetings. I hope Assetto Corsa EVO will also add your car at one point, your Honda Civic Type R. let's go. It seems like I was 13th then, so my final lap time counted for the qualifying. It looked like I had no valid lap, but it seems like we are... Or maybe I have just fixed it. But no, the qualifying should also mean that we had an actual lap time set. Ah, the Golf has some more grunt, it seems, on the straights. I mean, yeah, the Golf GTI has 310 horses. The Golf 8 GTI Club Sport, or 320 even. And the Hyundai has 280. So, yeah, we are missing almost 40 or 30 horses compared to the Golf. Now, fourth gear is not enough talk. And, yeah, thank you all for subscribing to our YouTube channel. There's even an Alpine A110. Yeah, let's catch the first Golf here on the inside. Oh, there's some traffic jam. The Audi RS3 might be a bit unfair. With this torque splitter all-wheel drive 400 horsepower 5-cylinder turbo. Yeah, up the hill you can feel car struggling a bit. Oh, there was a proper drift. Like an FWD drift. Oh, the AI is not slow. This is so scary with the front-wheel driven car. It has such a bad weight distribution. So you already have like 60-40 weight balance. And that's already very optimistic. It's more like 63-37. And then if you break downhill, it gets even worse. Like the whole weight is distributed to the front. Oh, there's even Amarok advertisement. Like the real advertisement banners from the real track. Yeah, we are lacking power.
Michel, what was your frame rate with single screen?
120 to 140. Sometimes
yeah, that's
dropping.
pretty much what I'm getting to. Yeah.
Sometimes dropping to 105 or so. But the lowest I've seen was 100 something, 107 or so.
Okay. You are everything on Ultra?
Not everything, but most of it, yeah. No DLSS, so I have no upscaling.
Okay.
Yeah, the wheel question from Stu. Wheelbase is the Alfa EVO Pro, and the wheel is the Simagic Neo X hub with a Fanatec Sparco rim on top. That's a cool thing about the hubs, that you can just, if the bolt pattern fits, you can just add any wheel rim to it. And the Sparco Fanatec thing is actually, this is the one that you can get with the M Sport button box. But I think they also have it in their store like standalone, and you can also buy any rim from any manufacturer as long as the bolt pattern suits. Sparco has even a good sim racing line of wheels, I think. But also Momo and others. This Golf, even his rear wheel is lifting sometimes. He's really sending it. Wow. Doesn't take any prisoners today, the Golf driver. Oh, understeer into death. Oh, our car has damage now. Oh no, the damage is on. Oh, look, there's even the flag of the warning flag. Slow car on track. Danger. Oh. That's quite cool. I love that this like flag system is already working. Let's see if the digital, like the marshals are waving the flag. Let's see if the digital... Oh. Yeah, we even like the steering is also toast. Let's see if the man, so close. The digital flag only shows yellow. Yeah, let's drive to the pit, see what happens. Yeah, steering is bent. We broke the car. Oh no. I thought we could earn our first credits. Okay, pit limiter is on. Can we already repair during a race? My car is glowing orange and red? You mean the damage indicator? Yeah. But it was glowing orange from the beginning, right? Maybe it's evolving into a new car. So here's the pit stop, but it doesn't have any... There's also no in-car control or menu yet, right? No, I can turn on the turn indicators. So they are repairing now. We are not even last. We are still 19th. Wonder what happened to the other 5 guys. It's about to evolve into a Porsche now. GT3, that would be cool.
I'm getting some kind of weird artifacting. Did you see anything like that?
Artifacts? No.
Yeah.
And thank you, Ginger, for subscribing to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Yeah, we will finish the race. Yeah, I agree, X-Driver. This is like a Moza accessory where you have this like stock extension. That could be interesting for Assetto Corsa EVO because you can map so many things in this game. It's ridiculous. Like you can map 4 different driving modes and different functions of the car. So it will be a proper like once the open world and more like yeah, driving style, well, open driving style maps release. Red flag. Red flag, green flag. Now I'm confused. Ah, and the transition of the time starts to show now. It's getting evening. Now it's green. Yeah, certainly I will get a button. So far I can survive without a button box, but probably for AC Evo, when it really starts, that we drive it more often, I will probably get myself a nice button box where I can map different things. Cars just have too many options here. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to see in what kind of direction Assetto Corsa EVO is developing into. Especially with the open world stuff. They are waving all kinds of flags right now. White flags, red flags, green flags. It seems like something confused the system. Maybe it's just a parade lap style when they pull off all sorts of different flags. Okay, now we even have a little... Yeah, maybe it's just... It would be nice if like this Marshal's parade, when finishing the race, that they are all starting to wave the flags. That would be kind of cool. Parade lap style. Okay, that was the first race. Let's see how much credits we gain for 24th place. Oh, at least 5,000 credits. Cool. And we are level 3. Okay. Replay. Yeah, with the AI on 100, we now had a hard time catching up, especially with the higher powered cars. But the AI is still a bit weird. You see the Golf wobbling left and right. So sometimes also when the race starts, they sometimes do strange things. But yeah. I think the list of known problems or things that they are working on is still long. As you say, Rome was not built in one day. Back. And also thank you, Burgles, for subscribing. I wonder if Burgles is watching or if he subscribed through watching one of our other videos. Seems they didn't all wreck entirely. Yeah. We didn't see a lot of wrecking. That's true. So at least they were stable. But I think the driver's AI is not really a focus right now. This will be more towards the end of the development, towards the 1.0, when you have all the car classes in place and you can tweak them by car class, probably. Kilian bought it on day one, never started it. The AC Evo, you mean? Yeah, I mean, at least Kudos will take your money, right? It's a good support then. If you feel like supporting the studio, just buying the game without playing probably is a good call. It's also part of early access, I guess. Supporting the team that you would like to see creating good stuff for you. Ah, thank you, Burglesky, J. Thank you so much. Yeah. What else can we do? We've pretty much driven all the new cars. We've driven the new tracks. We tested the triple performance. We had Chris testing VR. We had a race weekend. But I don't have enough yet, I feel like. I want to buy a new vehicle. And I maybe also want to do the license test again to see if anything changed there. So does the special event tab now work? No. The special events just don't show up. I will quickly restart the game to see if that keeps like this. Maybe it's just an issue. Maybe there's even an update for the update right now, so we can quickly check if there was another patch. But it doesn't seem so. I quickly will also check the Discord if there was any announcement. Yeah, there's an announcement by the Assetto Corsa team right now. So this is from 4 p.m. So they were really on point with the rollout of the update today. Restart your Steam client. Make sure the update game lists the latest version. Yeah, open mode is now here. 7 cars, 2 tracks. Changelog. There's a detailed changelog now as well. Maybe we find something that we've missed so far. Is there?
Yeah, I had a quick look through it. Yeah.
There's even a trailer. Let's watch the trailer. We haven't watched the update trailer yet. That's 1 minute. We probably get a music copyright hit again with this. Or let's watch it. Yeah, that sounds so copyrighted. Oh no. Yeah, there's the Miata, the 75. Thank you. Samuel, thank you. Yeah, it reminds me a bit of the Gran Turismo update trailers when they have their free monthly updates. It's really done in the same fashion. A glimpse of laser scanning. Yeah, that's the 1.8 Turbo Evoluzione. Oh, that's so copyrighted. Oh. I will probably have to delete the audio track afterwards of this particular section. YouTube offers this now. That's quite nice. Okay, so you can, yeah, I think we've seen, yeah, the parts, especially the Mazda. If you like tuning and you want to see the tuning options, you should buy the Mazda MX-5. Yeah, VR step 2, triple screen step 2. I wish that they give you a bit more information about the details. So what is improved for VR and triples? So we don't know, right? They just say performance is increased. We know that for triples there's now DLSS. Yeah, you can do a custom AI grid, which is nice. You can see here in the screenshot how you can do it. So there's the cars, more details about the cars. We've all driven them. Yeah, full changelog, a complete list is here. And there's also what's next page. Is that old news or that's from 8th of April? That's not new. Yeah, here's the complete notes. Added the circuit. Is there anything of interest? Re-enabled fuel and battery consumption. Re-enabled gearbox damage. Lambo and Lancia car data fixed. Yeah. It's on Steam. It's in the Steam news. UI. Somehow the HUD options are gone. Yeah, a lot of fixes. It's a big list. We just can't read through all of it now. But there's triple rendering. Fixed clustering issues caused by the addition of mono view on triple feature. Added DLSS on for triples. Fixed shadow popping. Fixed marshals. Fixed black glitch at horizon. And for VR, it's kind of in a similar vein. Yeah, enhanced reflections. DLSS enabled. A new grass type. Okay. And also the black glitch horizon thing. Okay. Looks good. Yeah, then let's go back in game and see if the special events are back. Yeah, Louis, we were investigating a little bit today if there were any bigger performance improvements, but it depends on the system, it seems. That you have now DLSS for triples and VR already helps with performance if you turn it on, that's for sure. So you can win a few FPS, like in a yeah, 10 to 20%, I would say. You can gain some FPS. Maybe even a bit more, depending really on the capabilities of your system. So I couldn't run triples before with higher details without sacrificing too much of the graphic quality. And it's definitely possible now. So if I wanted, I could run my AC Evo with triples now with 90 FPS. And that's good. That's a good improvement from my point of view.
I think even on ultra low, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I also figured out. Like, the game still...
Turn everything off, it still looks amazing.
It still looks clean, right? I think in VR it would be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I found a bug when I tried to load in Academy Racing. First step, the game crashes. Oh no. Let's see if the special events are now working. No, they are just not there. Do you see the special events, Chris?
In the main menu.
Mm. Yeah, in the drive and then special events. Let's test the Academy. If the Academy has changed somehow. Oh, I remember this. This was... I don't want to go through this again, Chris. Not the electric car fast corner test again. Oh, no. It took me like, I don't know, 25 or 30 attempts to get the gold medal. And now we have to go through all of this again. No.
But you're the Gran Turismo guy. You like this kind of thing, grinding, right? Your license.
Yeah. Don't know. I think the license test in Assetto Corsa, they sometimes feel more like work. Oh, okay, it works. We are here in the Audi RS3. Let's see if anything changed for the driving tests. Yeah, Racing 3, it crashed for you with the very last test. That's bad to hear. That's really, really bad. Is there a ghost? We can check. We can check if there's ghosts in the Academy. There's no option here at least, but we will see. So the Audi.
What did you buy to start out?
As first car?
Yeah.
The Hyundai. Oh, the Audi has a different steering than the other cars. It's way stiffer. Ah, I know why my preset changed. So that's still a thing with the Magic software right now. It always loads the wrong profile upon starting the game from scratch. So I will quickly change back my wheel setting to AC Evo. Okay, that's it. Yeah, the Audi, that's a little trick that I found. The Audi has an inbuilt launch control, even in the real car, and it works in Assetto Corsa EVO. So when you you just shift to first gear, then hit the brake, and then you can also engage the throttle, like 100% throttle, and then it kind of locks in the launch control around 4,000 RPM. That's quite nice. Let's try it again. Yeah, drive. So, full brake, first gear, and then you can see. That's quite cool. Yeah, the 5-pot sounds really nice. Yeah, I'm a bit late on the brakes for this one. We probably have to brake a bit earlier. But yeah, that's yeah, here we go again, right? The Academy. But it's yeah. Let's see if there's a ghost. Yeah. Jump start. This gives me some opportunity to figure out the braking point. Maybe at the grass patch. That's too early. Probably stay in second. And I will probably maybe turn off the TC even. Let's see. But the engine sounds good. Yeah, you might have launch control. I would Google this. But I'm like in the Audi, it's definitely because if I don't do this, it revs unlimited. So it's not like an inbuilt rev limiter, like an EU thing or so. It's really an inbuilt feature. And you can also hear that the turbocharger is kind of preload. Preload mode. Yeah, the TC is limiting our power quite a lot, so I will turn the TC off. Okay, but that's at least 1 star. Let's do gold now. Or 3 stars. Yeah, it goes off the line way better now. But we can't go full throttle through the first. Yeah, we can rotate the car without TC, but it's not the easiest thing to do. Yeah, let's give it one more try. The license academy here. You can also slightly start before the signals go out. Yeah, if we keep the car more to the right, we can... Oh! Half a second off still. Yeah, stats reset. Yeah, everyone's resetted. All the safe states are reset. I don't know, the open mode is available. Once you start the game, there should be an open mode, Mr. Nurburg Ray. That should be possible. Okay, we at least we got some credits back for the 2 stars. Now let's try the 3 stars. I've been here before. I think we can launch a little bit earlier without getting the jump start.
We got 2 stars.
If you just miss the breaking point by a little bit, it's already way too late. That's because the car just gets into a turn of into a state of understeer then. The Mario Kart stars, yeah. Yeah, I got a better start this time. want to be on the throttle as early as possible. Too slow, too slow, too slow, too slow. I need to be on the throttle earlier in the corner, so slower in, quicker out. Yeah, that start was way too slow. We won't make it that way. Use a bit of the curb. But we lost too much time up on the start. I almost gave away 1 second. FFB is really good. I like the FFB. At least here also in the Audi it feels authentic. Like all the scrubbing and rubbing during understeer and in general the steering is, I think, really good. That was an invalid start. Let's, regardless, finish this test. Wow, that didn't happen before. Yeah, so I think my braking point wasn't too bad, but we need to be a bit more patient up on entry and then having just a quicker exit. That's the magic that we need to.
I can't manage 3 stars yet.
In the Audi?
Yeah.
I wonder if the tests got harder.
27.94 I'm at right now.
I'm at, oh, 26 now. 26.24. We are almost there. Sotek, what throttle issue do you mean? You mean the throttle topic that Huizinqueld published a few months back? There's a big discussion. I saw this. There was a big discussion that none of the sims have a real like throttle application or curve. I don't think that they changed this if you refer to that. That's my mission now. To finish the stream, getting gold here. No, that was too much contact with the curb, probably. I wonder if we are better off with TC off.
Yeah, I'm 1/10 off.
1/10, yeah. Do you try it without
Not even.
TC, or do you use the TC?
No, I'm just driving a default.
Okay. I think what's crucial is the start, hitting the start signal at the right time.
Yeah, right when they go out, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, even a little bit before that.
Yeah, like a hair before.
Oh, this is the second time that I'm completely losing the car. If too much braking, and already turning the steering wheel. So
yeah, it's very squirmy on braking.
Yeah. Imagine the game telling you what you did wrong. That would be Driving Academy next level.
We have turbo for that.
Yeah. Overtake turbo. Become overtake
turbo.
Become overtake
plug,
premium.
Plug.
Go, go, go. Does turbo even work with the license tests?
That's a good question, yeah.
I don't think so. Ah, 266. I had it on gold already. But, so, I think in the first iteration of Early Access you could still earn money doing these tests, even if you match your previous result. But you can still farm XP.
I'm at that point where I just get slower.
Well, that's the worst. think this could be it. Oh no, 5. Just 5. 50.
Oh, you're slightly faster than me.
4. Yeah, I now know what I'm doing wrong. I have to use more track on the left side on the exit. It was a perfect start. Just use more of the track. Like here you can use a bit more. And then here on the exit, you can use way more. Like this. Use the green.
I got a track cut.
Still 2/10 off. Will
This is
we...
addictive.
That's a 24-hour stream now. So we will never make it. I turn the TC off now. Yeah, the car accelerates way better off the start line without TC. But at the same time, let's see how it is. Yeah, I think TC off and then a good throttle application. This is the key. This is the key. I think I found it now. Because it's an all-wheel drive Audi, you should get away without TC by just managing the throttle by yourself.
Did you manage it?
Not yet, but I think I'm close.
Try
Oh
TC
no.
off.
Jump start. Yeah, just turn 1 is a bit tricky. As it just lets... So, without the TC you have a way quicker start. Yeah, it's almost a drift car now. Wow. Yeah, you have a way better start without TC. But then, yeah, you also approach turn 1 a bit quicker, so you have to be a bit more cautious there. But I think there's something I can handle.
You turning it off in the car?
I have a button mapped.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but the start is then very explosive out of a sudden. Doesn't limit the torque anymore in the second gear. Yeah, easy. Look, now we made 20 seconds now. 4/10 quicker than before. So just with turning the TC off. The start alone is already a big improvement. Okay, we got...
I gotta try that.
Got 3-star, yeah. TC off is a solution, then managing the car through the second part with your throttle input, that helps. That makes the car way quicker. Did I get a 2-second penalty now? No, I have, I stood the test, right? Yeah, spin after finish is okay, I think. We cannot watch the run. It doesn't have the replay from the previous run here. Yeah, cool. No, we have the 3 stars. Yeah, and with that, I would say that was... Yeah, we have the 3 stars. With that, I'd say that's today's live stream in a nutshell. Overall, I don't know. Yeah, good cars. Good to see the tracks as well. Kota, I'm not too excited about Kota, to be honest. Donington, very nice. I still like the graphics. I can see a slight performance increase, but not to the level that they've been announcing, to be honest. It sounded more significant. But it's also very dependent on the system that you have, probably, and how the CPU handles the engine and everything. Enjoy redoing S. Should we?
Yeah, TC off. I made it.
Yeah, right. Should we?
3 stars.
Come on. Let's one try for sports car test number 3. Let's go.
All right, I'm switching to that then.
Because this car just is missing every sense of speed. Now, I think the first update that really gets me interested is probably then the multiplayer. Running all these nice cup cars. Because racing the AI isn't too nice right now. It's nothing that keeps me entertained for a few hours, because we have so many other great choices right now in sim racing. And therefore, it will get me really interested once the multiplayer is here and we can race, for example, Porsche Cup or Lotus Exige V6 Cup and the GT2. So this will be the moment where I will be hyped. But I really loved the Maserati. That was brilliant. Okay. Nope. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that was the one try. No, just kidding. We tried it once.
Wow, this is slow off the line.
Yeah. No gears, no sense of speed, really. It's just about nailing that apex.
Oh, not even 1 star.
Okay. Not too far off. 32.8. It's only 1 second. Hey, we can do that. Yeah, this license test is a pain, right? But I did it like... I wonder if my muscle memory from last time when I did it like 30 times is still present. So, yeah, that was a jump start. Cool. And I probably didn't count all the jump starts that I had in this one. Because to get the 3 stars, you really have to have a perfect start, like nail the timing. The moment the lights turn off, you have to be in the drive mode.
31.9 so far.
I think the secret to this license test is not braking, but only using the deceleration. Maybe not. I think for the first one, you only have to use the recuperation, the deceleration of the car. For the second one, you have to brake a little bit, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Spearling multiplayer will be nice. The McMurtry. That will be a fantastic car, yeah. I can't wait to drive that. But this will also be very complicated to do. Because the McMurtry... Wait a second. The McMurtry, once you have slight changes in the surface, the fan doesn't work anymore. Or like the downforce can change a lot when there's changes in the surface and stuff. So that will be interesting to see. Oh. The license test of your nightmares. But I now remember... I think I have it now. Let's see. Jump start.
Where are you at right now?
Yeah, still, I only have jump starts all the time. It was 32.6 or something, 32.8. Yeah, it was a good start. So now or never. Too much sliding.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh! 3/10. A flat 32. Okay, but I think this time it won't take me as long as last time. I think I'm prepared for this now.
12 hours later.
So, looking at this concept car, I also expected it to be way more powerful. But somehow it's not. But it also has TC.
You're kidding me.
Maybe we also need to turn... How much did you fail this time? What was the gap?
I'm not even close to the 3 stars yet.
No. You can also turn off TC in this one.
Yeah, I just tried that.
Yeah, it has more slip angle from the start. I don't know if it's faster.
31.9 so far.
Oh, it's good already.
It's getting there.
Yeah. Use all the track as the secret sauce. Ah, no, not quite yet. I think the TC...
So much quicker though off the line with without TC.
Are you sure?
Yeah, seems like it. There's a lot of wheel spin.
Yeah, mine had a lot of wheel spin then. Yeah, I don't think that it's significantly quicker with the TC on. Off.
Yeah, maybe not.
So close. I try without
Wrong
TC.
Position on start. What does that mean?
So we are now running this until the first one has 3 stars, yeah?
I'll get back to you on that.
I don't know if it's... Hard to tell. If it's faster with or without.
Yeah, I'm slower now with the TC off.
TC off, yeah? Yeah, me too. I think TC on is quicker. Because the run was quite...
Well, I thought 1 is the default, right?
Yeah, one is on. Yeah, I think because the run it's all about the start too. Like the start has to sit tight. Yeah, too early. Start is important. You can lose already a tenth or two just with the start, or even more.
Also, you don't have to brake as much with the TC on. Seems.
Yeah. You can just, like in the first kink, you can pretty much let the car run into it without maybe just a little application of the brake.
Oh, now it's giving me jump starts all the time.
I think we can also cut a bit more into the pylons. That was not great. We're still off. Yeah, a ghost could help. Yeah, I agree. Anyone having issues with control since this update? I'm unable to shift gears now. Oh, interesting. No, gladly I didn't have this issue. But if you have any sorts of issues or problems, it's always a good advice to head over to the Assetto Corsa Discord. There might be people to help you. That was a good start this time. Yeah, a bit more cutting into the apex and just a bit more speed that we have to carry through the first corner. Yeah, too much, like the deceleration was too late. I have to be a bit more smooth to carry more speed here. But you can go pretty far here on the left. That's good to know. But this time the first kink was not that great. Yeah, let's see. Continue. Well, I'd say we are very close now to the results. You're getting closer?
No, not at all.
Are you doing it in VR?
No. On screen.
Okay. Yeah, you really have to use all the track.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm using all the cones.
Yeah. Look, you can go pretty wide here. That might be it. No, no. Why? This run felt promising. Oh, in the post-production, I should really count the attempts now. It will be a horrible result.
I think the default is 2, isn't it? The default TC.
Is there another level of TC? Default is 1.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah, there's 2.
Okay. I think for the first kink, no brake at all. Just let it roll. Too much snow. There was a trigger. Yeah, I think the recipe for the first... I found it now. The recipe for the first kink. Just let it roll. Just let it roll.
What are you at now?
I was not able to finish it because I spun. That's how committed I am now. Okay, the car... How much kilometers does your car have now? Mine has 25. Okay, I hit the grass.
Oh, I almost managed 3. Almost managed. I'm
Yeah.
at 31,859.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, you're right. Coasting through the first turn.
Yeah. Just...
It's tricky, though. You have to keep the perfect line to do that.
Yeah, that's the Dark Souls end boss of racing games here. It's the hardest of all license tests. And then shortly before the cone, go back on the accelerator. Yeah, there was... Yeah, track cut. Oh no, too far outside. But that would have been an 8 again. It is still too slow. Still too slow. I think a little bit earlier even on the throttle after the coasting.
So close though.
Yeah, we are getting closer.
How far are you off? Yeah.
Yeah, 1/10.
A little bit behind you. Yeah. I'm 2/10 off now.
I think in the first kink, when after the coasting, I would have had to step a bit earlier on the accelerator. That would have helped last time. Well, let's try this again. On throttle. No, too early. It also doesn't help that the car just sounds like an elevator.
Oh wow.
Elevator, alligator.
Oh, that would have been a perfect run.
I thought this so often now that would have been a perfect run.
Hit a bollard though and it spun me.
Three more attempts, then I'm out. No matter the outcome. 3 more full runs without false start. Okay, first.
Ah, still so close. It's just painful.
It is. Yeah, lifted too much. It costs time. Ah, no. Lifted once, too much. Too much. We are so close now. Second run.
Oh, now I'm really... Actually, braking was a little bit faster for me.
First...
1/10 faster braking in the first turn.
Yeah?
Just a little bit.
Not perfect enough. Not perfect enough.
Yeah.
Just a slight tap on the brake, yeah?
Yeah, just kind of mid-turn.
Yeah, to balance the nose a bit, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
I also feel like too much steering triggers. Oh, that was so close! 8-5. No, 8-5-1 again. Yeah, I will finish this now. This can't... My honor... I can't let this game break my honor.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give up.
So after the start now I turned off the TC. So for the start we used TC1 and then TC0. That was good, that was good. This is the run.
Yeah, community challenges would be cool. I agree.
Oh!
Maybe that's something they'll do later on.
Chris, you know, first community race, when it's possible, yeah, in AC Evo, we'll do the Alpine prototype on Brands Hatch. Cup.
Yeah. Yeah, endurance race, 24 hours.
Please. But to
no driver swaps.
To qualify for the event, you have to do this license test in 3 stars, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You have to send a screenshot.
Man. To be fair, some of the Gran Turismo license challenges are really, you gotta really grind them to get a gold.
Yeah, the one, I think the final one with the 4GT in the wet is quite hard, right?
Oh, that one's so hard, yeah.
Yeah.
Took me so many tries to get that.
Especially with the
I
controller.
haven't finished the new ones yet.
Ah, true, they added a few.
Yeah.
Cut. But even without the cut, this was not enough. Yeah, I think also straighten the steering unlocks more power. Like the car cuts power whenever you have steering angle.
Yeah, it slows you down for sure.
Yeah.
You have to just roll through it perfectly.
Yeah, René is always good in these kind of challenges. I wonder how he would do it. It's always really ridiculous. René, like you go karting with René. René is always the fastest. He's so energetic in all sorts of sports. challenges. That was too slow, right?
Just don't talk to him about Fortnite, playing Fortnite with me.
Yeah, I'm close to giving up because just I need to get some dinner. But hey, it's another minute or so. So far, the switch between TC1 and TC0 didn't make a big difference. Using all track while minimizing steering input. Oh! That was by far the best run. 31.727. Ah! Just a blink of an eye. Jump start.
Now Renee has to do this on his first try.
Yeah, he really has to.
He's got expectations.
I want to see a stream. Renee trying SF03. No, that's not fast enough. No, I felt it already. The first kink was not quick enough. Otherwise, the run was good. But we just dropped too much in the first kink. I also don't know why. I mean, the other driving tests are quite doable. But this one? I feel like they could change it to 31.8 for gold.
Yeah, just for us, right?
Yeah. Cut the corners more. That's what I thought already. Oh, I'll try that. Yeah. I think also when I did it on the old save, I had 3 stars. I cut more.
How close are you right now?
Yeah, I was just 27 off, like 7:27 it was.
Oh.
Yeah, that was frustrating. But I remember cutting the corners more. Yeah, that's true. Also the first one here already.
You get the perfect start and it's a jump start.
Could have cut it more here. Yeah. So I have to commit more to the cutting. So the new 911 964 with power package. Is there a power package? T2 you can brake a lot more, take more curb, yeah. If you carry braking to the apex. Yeah, kinda use the braking also to rotate the car a bit under steering, yeah. We'll try that. I mean, we are so close now. Perfect start.
Did you decide on braking or coasting still?
First turn, it's just a little bit of brake. Is this the one? No, not quite there. 31.8. Trail brake a bit into the second bend, yeah. Let's try that now. It's just like slight application of the brake that you need here. Maybe we gave away a little bit on the start, but let's try it nevertheless. Sooner in T1? Okay, we'll try that. More commitment to T1, I try. With the power of the community, we will make it. I wanted too much now. I wanted too much.
I got really close, but I got a cut.
You are also still trying?
Yeah, I decided I'm gonna keep trying.
Oh no, it's a trap. The addiction kicks. Yeah, it's kind of playing with your ego, right? Just can't accept that you cannot make it.
Yep.
There was commitment now. Yeah, too much braking. And again, I think my turn-in was... Stay a bit longer off throttle on T1. Yeah, guys, I now it's starting to be backseat gamers here, but I think I know where my fault is, kinda. I just try to be more smooth and keep more like to the apex and the inside of both of the kings. Just cut it a bit more, get a cleaner run, use more of the track on the inside. Especially in the
Someone
second
figured
one.
out the perfect time to make this the pain point.
How?
that you can get so close so many times.
Yeah, someone at Kunos must have sat here for hours finding the perfect... probably it was Niels Naujoks defining the...
Ah, yeah.
Niels was like, get on my level, guys. You can do this. That was a good cut. That was good. Please.
This is
Yes!
pain.
Yes!
Oh! Oh, by a hair. By a tiny hair. Nice one.
Probably.
You can sleep now. You can sleep now.
I can sleep now. I can end the stream. I can sleep. Yeah, probably probably Niels Naujoks created this test. We know he helped Kunos with the development. He did 5 runs and took like his average time, and that was the gold time.
Probably, yeah.
4,000. That's great. This might be a great content for a short, right? Counting all the attempts and then having the reaction of the of the final. So then tomorrow there's a surprise that Kunos decides there's a hotfix tomorrow, an update, hotfix, and it wipes the save state again, and we have to go through this again. But I feel confident now that in this case I can still like replicate the learnings that I had with this. Okay. Thank you everyone for staying, for enjoying the license test. We learned a lot today, and yeah, it is maybe after all the waiting and after all this time, maybe not the update that we were hoping for. I hope that now the schedule and the updates will come a bit closer. But development takes time. And I think the most important would be for Kunos to take their time to make it perfect. Don't rush it, at least before the GTA 6 release. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you, Chris, also for giving us some impressions of your VR experience today. So, yeah, everyone enjoy the rest of your day, and yeah, see you in the next one in the next couple of days. So, bye-bye, thumbs up, subscribe to Overtake. Go on our website to get the latest news on all things sim racing, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Everyone, bye-bye.